Another one for Tommy boy. Another one for the world. Another one for the listeners. And maybe
Welcome back to the Third Leg Podcast. This episode, we have NFL Week 11 recap with Week 12 preview. As always, Dr. Dunny and Dan with me. How you doing? How you been, fellas?
Doing
too
pretty
bad, not too
good.
bad.
Doing pretty good down here in Florida. Weather's nice. Beer's cold. We're rolling.
Yeah, that's what you need after a Lions loss.
It's also what I need after last week's bet sucked so bad. Can't gamble down here, so get a little get a little time to
The
recoup.
the troops get to heal up and get ready for war next week.
Yeah. But you're right. The Lions lost. That was an ugly ass game on Sunday Night Football. I don't know what it is about primetime games this year, but they have been nothing but duds.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
even worse when it's our team.
yeah. It's those fourth downs. How many times we went for it? Like I can't. We live and die by it. It is what it is. But damn, that was
I mean, we
tough.
got executed by it that game. It
You're
took
not
us
wrong,
out.
but like, okay, also I I texted you guys this during the game. If we're at 7 points, I think we might kick field goals. Because Dan has shown that he can do that in games. Like you look at Houston last year, Jake Bates was banging field goals all game long that kept us in it. But JMO getting that penalty just totally derails everything and puts you in totally different situations. I think if we're down six or at one point down three instead of down four, it's a big difference in the game.
It's a whack ass penalty, just to
Yeah,
keep it a buck. That shit's garbage.
I,
yeah.
I
That's
mean, at some point something's got to change, right? Like you just got paid, you just got this nice contract, you just keep making these stupid ass penalties your
Yeah.
whole career. Something's got to change.
Yep. I mean, it's like he's been plagued with it. He cannot escape it, even at, a great touchdown, like the highest moment in the game. And then instantly it's like, what the fuck?
Now we're kicking a 53 yarder for an extra point in 30-mile-an-hour winds. It's nice.
I feel like you brought up the win factor. I think that's probably why I went for it on a couple of those fourth downs too. Like, I mean, the better shot. What would you rather do? Go for it on 4th and 4, or potentially kick a 40-yard field goal with shitty ass wind?
The first three, fourth downs we went for were there, correct play call.
Yeah,
Somehow we fucked it up. But
yeah,
every single replay, you're like, great call. We just couldn't execute. Like it was there.
yeah.
We had
I
a lot
mean,
of
looking at
bad
the
balls, drops. Like I would have loved for Goff to take his fucking gloves off at some point. The ball was coming out of his hands just shitty all night, and I don't think the gloves were saving his ass.
See, I feel like he wasn't able to step into throws very much. He's, sidestepping or throwing off the back foot a lot. He was getting face pressure pretty much the entire game. And when you're, second round starting guard is blocking air, he's out there looking like he's running pass pro in his living room,
Can we
looking
look up
around
and see his grade for the week?
30.4 or something like that. He had
Okay,
the
all right.
lowest grade for the Lions. I was like, thank God. But
Like I could
like
see that.
he
Nobody
was
had to go
terrible.
back and watch the film. Just give him the lowest.
But if you
Um,
look back at all the games that we've kind of sputtered, Tate Ratledge, you can find multiple plays in which he's blocking air, and then our running back has to pick up a linebacker that just comes untouched or D lineman, and that's not a recipe for success at all.
I
But
just
go
want
ahead,
to.
Dan. What were you gonna tell me?
I was gonna say Jared Goff did not have the lowest PFF grade last week. Okay, he
No,
was
no,
at
no.
'No,
42.
Tate
not
Ratledge
Goff.
did.
Tate Ratledge. Yeah, that dude was. Yeah, he. That's what I was gonna say. He's
The
ass.
lineman.
This guy's. Yeah, I thought you said Goff. Goff was bad, second worst, but fuck, Ratledge.
No, it's just tough because it's not like we had to score 40 points. So we went for it
Right,
on, like 5 different times when we couldn't score 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
for sure. And
To give us a chance to kick field goals or whatever, but we we needed one of them.
right.
And Gibbs moved the ball down the field so fucking fast, and then we stalled out 5 separate times. It was like just keep giving it to Gibbs. I don't give a fuck how you got to do it. All the plays you have with Gibbs in it, just go right down the list. That's your new strategy because that's the only thing working.
What I was surprised by is they ran like a toss sweep to Montgomery with 2 guards or guard and center pulling, and I haven't seen that play with Gibbs, and I'm like, if you're gonna run out to the edge with lead blockers, I feel like you want him to be the dude you're doing it for, you know?
Yeah.
Just different play calling, I guess. Obviously, Monty is still a stud running back. He's gonna pick up yards, and truthfully, a lot of times he looks like he can get the harder yards better than Gibbs can, but,
Mhm.
it's tough to get him off the field, Gibbs. So
Yeah, and I'm
first
not
off,
saying he needs a. I'm just saying 2 out of those 3 downs. Not only does he need to be on the field, but you're gonna target him or make sure that he's the focal point, opening someone else up or drawing 2 defenders or whatever it may be. But it just got. I felt like we didn't control the run game as much as we could have in the situations where we had to get ahead in the chains. So like it was as soon as that first down incomplete, it was like, all right, we're throwing it 2 more times. You know what I mean? We didn't go back to that run
right.
game to try to get that 5 yard, 4 yard, 5 yard, 6 yard pickup that gives us a chance to be able to run it again on third. We had so many guaranteed passing situations on third down. It just makes it easier for the defense, especially when the worst thing we could do all game was pass block. Run block is a lot easier for the linemen that have less time on the field because you're calling out and you're moving forward. But when you have to decide if you're getting this guy or this guy, it's extremely easy for communication to get lost, especially when you're young. So it's like we were running the ball well, we were getting massive chunk plays, and then we just weren't taking advantage when we were getting closer to the goal line. You know what I mean? Our
Yeah.
first like 5, 6 plays to get past the 50, 40 yard line, we're just like, okay, this is obviously the mantra we're going in, and then we just got sweet. We just like abandoned the method that got us down the field multiple times. And like I said, there were a few 4th downs that were there, and you're like, you can't be mad at the call. It's just tough when the play doesn't get executed 5 fucking times.
Yeah, I think one of you guys said it earlier, but I think Goff's was just off this game, just in general. Like his throws were off. Something was wrong with him. But at the same time, I think just in the NFL in general, like coaches don't do a good job recognizing. Like you're paying this guy millions of dollars, he's just having a bad fucking day, bro. Like stop having him do the same shit over and over again. It's just not working. He doesn't have it today. So give it to Gibbs, give it to Monty, throw some like jet sweeps and shit. Like him throwing it down the field just wasn't there this week.
And it was the craziest thing were the 15-yard digs, the 12-yard dig, 13-yard digs with Amon Ra. They just weren't
Yeah, dude.
crisp. They could not
Yeah.
connect. There was 3 in a row where it's either or that JMO one on his shoelaces on 4th down.
Mhm.
The routes were there, the ball wasn't getting there, whether it was defensive linemen being up close in his face and not being able to get arm trajectory or whatever. It wasn't like he was getting put on his back. So I'm not going to say he had time, but he wasn't getting sacked as he was falling down. He had a full clean motion and it just wasn't there multiple times.
Yeah.
He wasn't rolling out. He wasn't doing anything. It was a 3-step drop, sit, and then on the breaking route that he's done all fucking year. If he's in a dome, he's Gucci. He gets some wind, some cold on his hands. He double
Yeah.
gloves up and shit starts coming out all quacky. It's not tight. It's not hitting him in the numbers. He had multiple shoelaces, kneecap balls. And they're open crossing routes. So that's what it looked like for me. Obviously, I didn't get to go back and watch the film, but it just felt like he had an off game and we couldn't help him out with the play calling when we got closer to the goal line.
Yeah, defense played amazing. I mean, we could be happier with
Mhm.
that, right? Like they have some stud playmakers. We know that held Barkley in check, held AJ Brown and Devontae Smith in check. Devontae
That
Smith, I don't
offense
even
is
think did anything.
trash, just like Dan has been saying all fucking year.
Yep.
Saquon run, AJ Brown deep ball and punt. It's like
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And
But
I think the most
that's
disappointing thing about we couldn't execute. Like they're not an 8-2 team. they've just won 8 games. Like it is what it is. They get like I don't know what to say. Like they're not an
That's
8-2 team.
awesome. Quote that shit. Put it on a t-shirt.
They're not an 8-2 team. They've just won 8
They
games.
just won 8 games, bro. I don't know what to say about it, man. That's it.
Oh, dude, that's some hating that shit. I don't like the Eagles either, bro.
I don't hate them, but like they're not good. You know, the
Yeah, I
games they've won.
Their
whack.
defense played great. You know, as bad as we played, their defense played that good. We have a great fucking offense, and we should have put up numbers, and we had ample opportunities. We weren't going 3 and out and punting. We were literally in their territory 5 fucking times, and we couldn't get it done.
Yep.
What did you guys think about the fake punt? And then B, what did you think about the 4th and 1 turn around and give it to Jameer and he just like got tackled by the old lineman's ass?
I was gonna say that was he's lucky he didn't fucking fumble it.
It was
Because
close.
he would have been butt fumble 2.0.
Yep,
But he got rocked by them booty cheeks.
he did.
He usually doesn't go straight down, and he got put on his ass by an ass.
Missed my parlay by 1 rushing yard.
No. Everything
Yep,
else hit?
Yep.
Oh, hell no.
He had 39. He needed 40.
He only had 39
No.
rushing yards?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 120 something receiving yards.
And
Crazy,
that
crazy,
line was
crazy.
disgusting. His line was probably at 110 or something.
Right.
That was like a minus 800. Like, what am I doing? But either way, he was
Yeah.
going on the slip, whether it was 40 or 60 or 80.
For sure, for sure. And then obviously we haven't talked about it, but the pass interference at the end. Like you can't blame it
That's
on
the
the whole
cherry
game
on
on an
top.
official. Like
That's
but
just the
that
cherry on
stings.
top for the Lions. A big cherry on top. That was like something I seen a decade ago. I
Right.
almost didn't even flinch. I've seen it so many fucking times. Not recently, but I've already went through this whole routine. And then everyone blames it. It's like the whole game at the end of the year comes down to that call. And we went on fourth. We went on 4th down 5 times and didn't get it. The fake punt was the most obvious shit ever.
100%.
Yeah, that was
The most obvious shit ever. It was the least slick shit he's ever did in his life. And we already put the offense on the field before that and went for it. So just put them back out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Shoot
that
or
was
shoot.
soft.
I'd rather
I'm a
go.
big
What was the quote? Like, I'd rather go 0 for 33 than 0 for 3 because it means he kept shooting.
Right.
Shoot or shoot. That was
Yeah.
Dan. That was Dan. That was the Dan game. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's fake punt was tough. I don't know. I hate a fake punt that's not a fucking pass. It just blows my mind that they're coming to block the punt. They're already running up the field. So unless you somehow get them on a draw, which you're not because you're fucking snapping it straight to the back. So I don't think it works that often. And I would just rather see the punter fucking just chuck that shit down the field.
I mean, I'm right there with you, honestly. It's a lot more realistic if it hits the punter's hands. People start turning backs, you get a few more options.
Yeah.
It just for the amount of creativity you could have on a fake punt, it kind of just was like blah. It's like fuck it. Our 3rd string linemen and linebackers are gonna win. You know, that was like, yeah, we trust them. Our fucking punt team. You know what I mean? It's not. There was no sneaky shit. You didn't sneak one of your better linemen on the field. There was no like wedge. There was nothing. You just ran right into your lineman's back. While there was like 2 backers playing prevent already. You know, that's usually where you sit there. The guy that got the direct snap does his count. You're down a man. One guy's snapping. He doesn't fucking count. You know, so you do your count and you're like, all right, we got to punt it. Like, there's no way. It's just like a full commit no matter what. Like they
Pat
usually
McAfee.
come out in this look. If we get this look, we're gonna do it. If not, we're gonna punt. They just said, fucking close your eyes and snap it.
Pat McAfee and Troy Polamalu. We didn't have an audible. We were running this play for sure. And Troy Polamalu lines up in the sea.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the better stories he tells.
For sure. All right, but get off the Lions game. It was ugly. Let's move on.
Please.
Pats 9-2, 27-14 on what was that, Thursday night, right? Drake May, MVP favorite right now.
Yeah, I'm gay for May. That's all I got to say.
Gay for May, but he didn't hit our 3 tutties.
Yeah, that's really disappointing.
That was some weak ass bullshit. We were doing the pod last week and we were kind of keeping tabs on it, and he didn't pull through.
Yeah, it was one passing touchdown after the whole year. He's had 2 at least every single game, I think.
Doesn't
Like
need
7
it.
or 8 straight games, 2 touchdowns. You're like, yeah, easy, lock that in. 3 against the Jets, ass. Couldn't pull
It's the way
through.
she goes. But seeing New England and Indy back like this in the AFC, it's like, here we go. History repeats itself.
We're back in the early 2000s. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
that they're doing this well right now, and they're, for the most part, very young. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck,
It's
we're gonna have
scary.
to gear up for another 5-7 years with these assholes. But take down the Chiefs. Take down the Chiefs. Somebody take down the Chiefs.
And Denver did. That was awesome to watch.
Yeah, we called that shit.
We
Because
did.
we
We did.
hated
We
them.
were all over that. And I liked looking at the old the AFC here, and you're like, damn, Ravens win in. I'd rather see the Ravens than the Chiefs.
Dude,
I don't
and
give
then
a
the
shit.
Chargers got their asses blown out. What was that? They scored like
35-6.
versus the Jags.
Hey, we needed that though,
Why
because that
why
kind
do
of
the
that
Chargers always do that?
puts.
They have these games throughout the year that are like, what the fuck? And then
Herbert's
they
not
get
him.
pissed at the end of the year because they missed the playoffs by 1 game, but they lost the fucking dingus and mingus. Everyone, the whole lottery, like, it's every year.
Yeah, no, it is. But I mean, we kind of needed that to keep the Chiefs out because that gives the Jags. The Jags are over the Chiefs. The Steelers are over the Chiefs. We got like 3 or 4 teams that if they keep winning, they're a game or 2 ahead of the Chiefs. We might not see them in the playoffs.
Would love that.
Darn. Damn. No T Swift on TV? Fucking please. There's no way they waste that bread. Broncos are 6-0 at home this year. They cannot be beaten.
Their defense is damn good. And Bo Nix just makes clutch play after clutch play after clutch play.
You know, I thought Bo was gonna have more of the Drake May-esque after his debut season, and then like
Yeah, I did too.
the talent, they kind of went and got around it. Plus the defense, and then you get Sean Payton, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Vrabel did it in New England a little better than this Denver offense.
I think
The-
I've watched a lot of Denver games, and I think it's mostly their offensive line. Like the plays are there, they just don't have the time to execute them. Seems like everything's just kind of rushed a little bit. I don't really know. Their backfield's kind of shoddy in my opinion too, but I don't know.
Well, JK just went down. He's done for the
Yeah,
season.
that was the big
Yeah.
hurt from again. Buddy has gotten hurt everywhere he goes.
The Patriots also have the easiest schedule in the league, so that is
That's true. That's true.
they're
That's
taking
true.
advantage of it. But
Yep,
you
and
can only beat the team that's in front of you, right? Like,
And next year they're gonna have to play all the 1 seeds. That's just the way
right.
it goes. They sucked last year,
Yeah.
and this is their reward. You
Yep.
flip it around that quick, you'll get some turds.
Buffalo 44-32 against Tampa. Did you guys watch that game? Josh Allen, I think, had 6 touchdowns or something like that.
6 or 7.
Yeah, I didn't watch. I was.
He always has one of those games every year too. It's like he breaks so many individual game records. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
He's
week
good.
after he does that a week after he looked like shit against the fucking Dolphins, man. Like,
Hey.
Mhm.
you know.
That I'm back.
Now, one of the worst things that I think I've saw all week was looking at the standings and looking at we're third and the Bears are first
Yeah, buddy.
in the NFC North, bro.
Yeah, buddy. That's tough.
And you know, the Bears have a negative point differential in first place.
Yeah, -6.
Bro, they have 3 losses. That's crazy.
They're squeaking them out, bro.
They're not a 7-3 team. They just won 7 games.
They just got 7 wins.
Yeah, it's crazy. We got a bunch of frauds in first place. Eagles are a fraud. Bears are a fraud.
All right.
It's tough out here, man.
Gotta
No,
make
but
the
I like
playoffs.
that. I like having the frauds in first place. That way
Fuck
we
'em.
can come easier teams to beat in the playoffs.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I thought that last year though with the Commanders, and that didn't
Well,
work
our
out.
Oh.
offensive coordinator was half gone, so it's fine.
Okay.
And now
All
he's
right.
cooking. Motherfucker.
Rams hang on against the Seahawks 21-19. And Green Bay hangs on against the Giants 27-20.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jameis.
famous Jameis. I mean, he deserved that game. We needed him to get the dub and eat that dub, but the Packers do it again. They sadly didn't cover their 7.5. There's some bitches for that, low key, but they squeaked by the Giants. And Baker, or what was the other team? I'm tripping.
Rams Seahawks
Oh, yeah.
21-19.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Seeing Cup and Puka do the jersey swap and shit, that was cool. And then there was a whole line of just Rams fan or Rams teammates and personnel and stuff like that saying what up to Cup. Like after the game, it was just like it was like a bunch of kids just waiting in line.
I think it's the epitome of like it's a business and everyone understands that, but he was a great teammate and everyone loved to have him on the team, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine if they could have had Devontae, Puka, and Cup.
Yikes.
Shit.
Would have been scary. Did you guys Panthers Falcons? Obviously, I was watching the Panthers game on my phone. Did you guys see the overtime coin toss?
That's the
Bryce Young
second time in a row.
Bryce Young got to pick the ball, or if he wanted the ball or not, and which side he wanted to go to. He just got both fucking picks. They just asked him both.
What?
Yeah.
2 games
Was
in
it?
a row, the refs have fucked up overtime coin toss for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the dirty birds.
The Dirty Birds. But that's
Was it in Atlanta? Or
yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Even
Yeah.
better, it's like nobody can even say shit. That's just some dumbass refs. They weren't even cooking. They say check their phone, check their FanDuel.
Yeah. But with that, the Panthers 6-0 this year when they've won the coin toss. Something to look out for.
These
Pre-game
fucking
bets.
stats,
They
bro.
win the coin toss. Better take money line. Write that down.
Write that down.
It's gonna be 6-1 as soon as I put Meemaw's rent on it. I swear to God.
Bengals Steelers. Did you guys see the fine Jamar Chase got?
700,000?
Something like that, dude. Crazy.
Yeah. And a game suspension.
Which
I just
He
Seems
hawked
light
Dewey
work.
on his face, didn't he?
yeah.
I mean, that's you deserve that.
I mean, Jalen Carter kind of did the same thing week 1.
Well, he
He
killed
did that.
someone. My bad.
Well,
I was gonna say that wasn't the worst thing he's done, but
yeah, that was
yeah, that was probably
Yeah.
worth 700K.
And Mike Tomlin was like, how do you react to something like that? So he's not even mad at Jalen Ramsey. So that was nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you put belt to ass or suplex. You go to suplex city typically.
I don't know if you guys took it, but I know I did last year. I don't know if I did this year. I'll have to check my bets. But Steelers to make the playoffs last year and this year, I know was pretty good odds for you as a bettor. And Mike Tomlin's never missed the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. So that was a lock, and they kind of trended in that way this year.
I don't think he's ever had a losing season. I don't know if he's never not made the playoffs, but that would be a good trivia question.
Yeah, he's solid for 8-7, 9-6 back in the day. Missed the playoffs.
Trying to see.
I always miss the playoffs. But the winning record stat is the Mike Tomlin stat.
Oh yeah, the winning. That's what it is. The winning. He's got 12 playoff appearances in 18 seasons, so he has missed it a couple times. 18
damn good.
consecutive non-losing seasons.
Put it on
Crazy.
the wall. Put it in the rafters.
Yep. Dolphins win again. Is that 2 in a row for them?
It's
Fuck,
two
Like,
in a row.
what are they doing? What are they doing?
That's 2 in a row. I thought it was like 3 out of the last 4, right? They're just
I think so, yeah.
They just keep doing it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, they did play Mariota, but
Who did throw an interception on the first play of overtime?
yeah, that
Very
usually
first
helps.
play.
His only interception. That's tough. It's tough. Damn. But their defense has just been playing well, giving them a chance. You score 16 points versus many teams, you're not gonna win. But if your defense balls out and only lets up 13, you got a fucking chance.
Mhm.
I mean, they beat the Bills 30-13. They've given up 13 points the last 2 weeks. That's the only time they're gonna win. They've given up 20 plus every other game they've lost. Their defense has to be balling out when when everything was built on high rate offense, supposed to score a lot of points. Whatever.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they even traded away Jalen Phillips, and might be sending in the tank card, but
They've been
2
trying,
weeks
but
without him, and they are playing damn good.
they got the Saints, Jets, Steelers, Bengals. You gotta
That's
decide if you're gonna tank or
3 dubs.
yeah, and if they get 3 out of the next 4, that'd be 5 or 6.
Then they're in the
Imagine
wild
Just
card.
just to get the 14th pick, 16th pick, no playoffs.
Right.
Keep your fan base halfway happy and pissed at the same time.
I mean, they went out. They're 10-7. They could make the playoffs, and the Chiefs don't.
Shit, they might make the playoffs, and the Bills might not.
There's
True.
a chance too at the end of the year that the Pats already locked the 1 seed up and they bench all
Everybody.
their starters, and that's in New England the last game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's an L, though. Tua doesn't play outside very well.
that's true, but just give it to H-Han enough and they'll be fine.
True.
Guy gets like 7 catches and 20 fucking rushes a
4,000
game.
yards.
Yeah, he's just a fantasy goat.
Well, before we get too far, I got the weekly trivia for you guys. Do you guys want the easy ones first or last?
No, give me the easy one. Give me a warm up so I
All
can
right,
fuck
warm
it
up.
up.
Here we go. Myles Garrett has more sacks than 2 NFL teams. Which 2?
You're a bitch.
Jets. Jets and Giants?
No,
Both
you're
New York
wrong.
teams?
No.
Cincy?
Since he's one of them. Great
Let's
job.
fucking go. Told you that was easy. For
There's
me,
one more.
obviously not done. I know, I get one, Dunny gets one.
Saints?
No.
Falcons?
49ers.
Okay. all
Oh,
right.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I know. When I saw it, I was like,
that was a sleeper pick. Thank God.
when I
Since
saw
he
it, I
saved
was
me.
like, man, that sucks. Nobody would get that.
Mhm.
But I think he's tied with like 2 other teams. I don't remember who they were, but I saw the stat and I was like, man, that's crazy. But he had 3 sacks the first 7-8 weeks, and then he's had 12 in the past 4, I think, which is crazy.
He's
That's-
insane.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I wish he didn't play for the Browns. That'd be cool if he played for like the Lions,
He sold the soul to the Browns.
Yeah. I know.
Yep.
Gone
And he
forever.
stayed healthy too. He's just out there grinding on shitty teams.
He
Yeah.
still gets to play even though he tried to commit murder on the field.
Yeah, remember that time he picked up a helmet again? And everyone was like, nah.
Oh,
You heard
shit.
people in the stands like,
All right. some more stats for you. Rookie leaders. Who's the rookie rushing leader?
I would guess either Cam or Travion.
Travion hasn't played much.
Cam Ward?
No, we're talking
no.
Genty.
Scattaboo.
Oh, Scattaboo. Okay, you're saying Scattaboo, Travion. You're saying Genty.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
It's
probably
actually
some
Quinshawn Judkins from the
Okay,
Browns.
yeah.
Duh. He's been starting
Come
damn
on,
near all
bro.
year.
He's played less
We're
games than Genty. So I thought that was actually kind of wild. And I don't know if you guys saw Genty's stat line from Monday night.
What do you have, like 4 yards?
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check here. He had 6
Yeah,
carries
average.
the whole game, bro. How do you
Yeah.
give this guy 6 carries? That's crazy. That's it,
Vegas
Trying not to
called.
kill him.
bro.
Yeah, that's full tank mode. Save the
That's-
season. Save your ankles.
yeah.
No ACL tear. We'll take our sweet ass to next season.
Yeah. All right. We're still in the rookies receiving. Who's leading the rookies in receiving?
Emeka Ibuka.
Riley?
Is it a receiver?
Yes, it's a receiver.
Good call. I don't know. I'll say Ibuka too, because I have no idea.
Bummer, dude. Freaking Tedero McMillan.
Nice.
Carolina. I know you
Because
love
Ibuka
that
hasn't
stat.
played a couple weeks.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Ibuka was up there. Tedero's turned it down the past couple of weeks. So really killing it. I was gonna do passing, but that should be obvious. I'll just ask anyways. Who do you think the rookie passing leader is?
Jackson Dart.
Nice. Way to go, Jimmy.
Thanks, Tom.
Way to go. All right. Now I got
Yes.
I got 2 more for you.
Big bet.
These are all Jimmy's fault. So
Fault.
Here come the punt stats.
which team has punted the most times this season?
Raiders.
The Jets.
Saints.
The Broncos.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the Broncos.
That's a good one.
The Broncos. I did think it was going to be the Raiders, but it's not. So
How many do they have?
the Broncos have 57. I don't remember where anybody else. I think the next closest was 40 something, and it wasn't the Raiders.
That punter's cooking.
So last trivia question: who has the most punts inside the 20? I'll just take the team on this one. I won't make it.
Yeah, I hope so. Whip.
Patriots.
Green Bay.
You guys think way too hard. The Broncos. They've punted
Denver.
the most, bro. Come on.
You're such a nerd. I should have known it was something.
Damn, bro.
Donnie.
Carolina's down 1-0, Dan.
You were smart.
Down 1-0 for what?
Hockey.
Basketball? Oh, hockey. Bro.
1-0 in basketball.
What? It's like basketball. What?
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, well let's roll out next week's picks. What you got, Denzel?
I am going Falcons money line against the Saints plus 110. They are, let's see here, 1.5 point dogs in New Orleans. Kurt Cobain is going to start for them with Michael Penix being down, having another knee surgery. Kirk is going to ball out because he's trying to get a contract somewhere. And I think this is just what you're going to see. I'm taking Jags -3 against the Cardinals. It's in Arizona, I know, but they're kind of shoddy, truthfully. Just gave up a lot of points to the 49ers last week. And the Jags just mollywopped the Chargers. So they should be rolling high and tight here. Trevor Lawrence should be good to go. 2 more play. Well, 1.5 more plays. Philly -3.5 in Dallas. I really do think the Eagles should handle this no problem. Dak, if you make him one-dimensional, it could be bad news for Dallas. Their defense is terrible. Saquon could own the game himself. And then the last play is only and only if Aaron Rodgers plays. If he does, Pittsburgh money line against Chicago. Aaron Rodgers is the mayor of Chicago, so you got to take him. It's in Chicago. He's going to ball if he plays. If he doesn't, stay off of it. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I would take him even if he has to throw left-handed. Thank you. Cash
Well,
him in.
luckily it's his left wrist that
Oh, it's his
is
left
hurt.
wrist? Fuck it.
Yeah,
We ball.
yeah.
Yeah, he's Gucci. Dan, what you got?
I got some really great plays this week. Hopefully better than last week. That's what I got for you guys. We're going Colts money line. Fuck the Chiefs.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
That is my note, one of my notes. Colts money line versus Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. You
Well,
motherfucker.
we're locked in together. Now I'm going Jags -3. Cardinals aren't good. And then I'm going Bucks +7. Seemed like too much. Too much.
Too
So
much.
just
They
3
gotta
plays
bounce
this
back.
week. So we were shit last week. 3-0 this week.
I got 4. It's basically 3 if you the Lions -10 versus the Giants, of course. Packers -6 versus the Vikings. I will just take whoever plays the Vikings spread right now until they prove it to me. Colts money line versus the Chiefs because fuck the Chiefs. And the Browns money line versus the Raiders.
There you go. It's Shador time.
Yeah, let's see if he can get it done. Hopefully the defense steps up. They've been playing decent. They caused turnovers, but they haven't been able to score enough. So hopefully it gives them a
Very
little
true.
spark. Either way, there's going to be a lot of bullshit on the game. Hopefully he doesn't throw a pick early. That's all I'm going to say.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
What I'm surprised we're not on. Bills -6 against the Texans.
Crap.
Texans looked absolute ass last week against the Titans. Patriots 7 against Cincy. And then
Joe Burrow got
Carolina.
activated. Joe Burrow got
That's
activated.
I
Hit a
heard he's
full
not
bit.
playing till Thanksgiving though.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I mean, why are you gonna have him play without Chase? You know,
right.
I mean,
Why?
I don't.
True.
Fact they're
I
only
don't know.
-7 then is crazy. I thought that was the only reason that line was like that.
Right.
That's crazy.
And then the
I
other
mean-
game was Carolina +7 and the 49ers. It's in San Fran. San Fran kind of got it rolling with Brock Purdy back last week. Carolina, they're not the same team when they're playing on the road. So those are my kind of leans, I guess, if we had to throw anything out there.
My lean is Carolina money line.
Ooh,
Hey,
I like it.
wait until you're gonna play Carolina. Wait to see if they win the toss. They win the toss, money line.
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah, and if you do that, let me know because I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on the opposite. That way we're covered either way.
Way she goes.
We didn't talk about it, but JJ McCarthy looked like fucking dynamite against the Lions. Then he's looked like fucking ass cheeks.
Yep, he looked great week 1. He looked great against the Lions every other week. Tough to watch,
Yeah.
especially I when you have that good of a receiving core, great tight end, good running backs. I mean, it's really tough to not be able to put up points and just stall out instantly. He's been making too many errors and taking too long to make decisions. You know, it's not normal when you have that JJ flow state where he's just like perfect for a whole quarter. And that he had that against the Lions. We've seen that in the 4th. But when that's not happening, it's very average. And he's young, he's super young, so it's not like it's not expected, but when you see it, it's such a drastic comparison to when he's playing really well. And seeing that in the same player, someone so young, you know, it's tough for this year, but seeing that he has it, you can be able to hone it, coach it, and hopefully develop on it. But it's how long are you going to have this core group of
Yeah.
guys, or you know what I mean? They obviously have a great
Mhm.
chance of being able to draft and be able to get great players, but they have great players right now. I
Right.
feel like it's always that shitty situation where you're like a quarterback away. You know, you're like a great quarterback away.
I saw someone tweet that the Vikings, because Kevin O'Connell is so good at revitalizing draft busts quarterback careers, they should cut JJ McCarthy, sign JJ McCarthy, so he's a bust, and then Kevin O'Connell can fix him. Like, what the hell?
That's big brain shit right there.
Thinking outside the box right there.
It's all about the psychology of it.
Was
But how long does Jeddah stay there happy and
yeah.
compliant and complacent with the okay, he's young and learning before he starts to become a little bit more of the prima donna wide receiver, you think?
I think it really just depends on what does he want. Like, I mean, you really only see it in wide receivers who aren't getting the ball, who aren't like given the opportunity to make plays for the team. I guess that's what I kind of usually see it in. And like he still gets the ball. He's still getting opportunities. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is, they're just not great. So does he want to go win a Super Bowl, or does he just want to set records? Because he can set records with anybody at fucking quarterback. So
I mean, if he looks at his situation and compares it to his guy who's always going to be compared to Jamar Chase, Jamar is on a bad team and getting 12 to 20 targets a fucking week.
With
And
T.
Jettas
Higgins,
is over here, right? With T. Higgins on the field, and Jettas is over here getting 4 to 8 targets a week.
or
Some
he'll
of them
get
are not
8 and 2
catchable.
catches. Like at one
Right.
yeah,
point, I looked at it last week. He had like 8. He was the very bottom person on the receiving, and he had like 8 or 6 targets for 2 catches and minimal yards. I'm like, that's tough.
It is because you know how good he is. I mean, he was setting records for like yards by a certain age, and was gonna shatter Larry Fitzgerald's record coming up, and he was on pace to beat Jerry Rice's records. And this season has just taken a complete step back.
When you look at the stat sheet and you see like he's down there, you would expect someone else's
Right, volumes to be way up.
taking advantage of that because he's getting these double coverages, and or you would assume he's getting these double coverages, and that's why he's not getting open or getting targets. But when you don't see that and you just see the offense is not moving, there's not another person being able to step up. It's tough, especially when you have the rookie quarterback. So like
For sure.
Addison or Hawk or someone's gonna have to step up from there's gonna be 1 or 2 guys that you're going to get the bulk of the targets. Um, and if they're not getting open, you're just gonna look bad. If you have to get to that third, fourth read, they're they're putting enough people in the box, or putting pressure on you as a rookie quarterback. It's really hard to be able to get to those reads without overlooking shit or making a crucial mistake. So I don't feel like they're making it easy enough on them, and they're not getting Jettas involved enough. Like he's got to have someone to lean on, a fuck it Jettas down there type of guy, or a tight
Yeah.
end that gets 8 targets, like Goddard does when Hertz finally has a good passing game. It's like there's always someone you're gonna have to lean on and is winning their routes. So not having that guy and having such a good offensive like talent on the perimeter, it's tough for a rookie.
No, for sure. He got his money, which is, obviously nice, and
mhm.
he'll be a little more patient because he did get his money. 4 year, $140 million, 110 guaranteed. He's
Yeah, he
signed through
ain't too
2028.
mad. He's like wiping his tears with blue faces.
Right. But
But
I
I
mean,
mean, I would still feel like if they're in this same situation next year and he
mhm,
hasn't got over the hump or something fucking happens injury related, I don't feel like he'll be too happy and maybe not want to stay the last couple years or the last year or whatever it is.
you're
Especially if
correct.
by next year, if it doesn't work out, whatever, then they're like, we're signing someone and going all in type shit. or they're gonna tell him like we're going to draft a quarterback, and he's in the same boat again, but 2 years later with a new quarterback.
Yeah.
Now, how many
I think
cycles can you do before the wide receiver's gone?
Right.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I guess as far as JJ's performance and like what do you do with him the rest of the season? Like, my opinion, I think you just play him. I don't care what his performance is. He's
You
got to
kind of
win.
have to at this
Like
point.
at least for the rest of this year, you gotta play him, and then make a decision. What do you want to do next year?
Genie's
You
out of the
got to
bottle.
figure out. Right.
There's too much tape on him, good or bad, for you to
Mhm.
put him back and bench him. So you either
Yeah.
got to figure out which JJ he is consistently. Is he gonna have more of those glimpses of beating teams or defenses that are better, or teams that are better, or is he gonna look like he did last week?
Yeah. You got to figure out if he's your dude or if you got to start to move on because
Yeah, because they're gonna
the
have a
clock is
draft.
ticking.
Yeah. There's some dudes that
Okay.
can sling it this year.
All right. Most NFL receiving yards before the age of and goes from 21 to 43. Justin Jefferson has 23, 24, 25, and 26.
Oh.
He was on pace to beat Randy Moss by at 27 and 28. It's tough.
Fuck him.
Hate to
Do
see
you
it.
guys know who has the most receiving yards by age 21 and 22? The two that Justin Jefferson does not have?
Megatron?
Uh,
Nope. He's a
Justin
Pittsburgh
Black.
Steeler.
I don't know.
Nope.
Oh. Hines Ward? He is
Juju
a Pittsburgh?
Smith-Schuster
You're
was. Sorry.
shitting me. Oh, you're good.
Sorry. Yep. Was.
Juju.
Yep.
You got to find that random ass dude that was just like
Yeah, they let AB go, and they
17
had to
when
just have someone.
Yeah, he just turned 17 when he went to college, and then he left early.
Yep.
Is that right? That right time.
There's only 5 names on the list from 21 to 43. We've already said 3 of them: Juju Smith-Schuster, Jefferson, Randy Moss. Can you name the other 2 guys that are on the list?
Jerry.
Jerry. Okay. There's who's the only
then
one.
it's
He's only
either
got
Larry-
1 year.
It's either Larry or Calvin. It's got to be.
He owns the record for most yards by the age of 30, and it is not either name that Dan just said, but
By the age of
similar
30.
era, maybe a little
Marvin?
later. Nope.
later?
2010s.
Torrey
2010s.
Holt.
2010s, Dan, not 90s and
Jesus
20s.
Christ. Anquan Bolden?
Nope.
2010s.
2010s.
Uh,
By the age of 30.
2010s.
He's 30 years old in the 2010s.
Yep.
Demarius Thomas.
Nope. Good
Oh,
guess. Good
unfortunately.
guess. He's a
Good
dirty
guess.
bird.
Oh, Julio.
Julio Jones.
That's tough, dude. Brain blast. Forgot about old Julio.
Yep.
Legend.
Absolutely crazy. Randy Moss has 6 years. Jerry Rice has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
I'm joining the NFL when I'm 44 and taking that spot.
You would 1 catch and you would win.
One catch.
Sick, dude. You'd get -1 though.
Damn, bro.
And
Give me 1 yard.
-1 and a fumble, dude. Oldest person to get a catch.
Fumble, dude. That's crazy.
Oldest person to get a catch. Fumble, everything.
Oldest person to
You
get put in a
get 3
body bag.
stats. Oh shit.
All right, I'll go on to the NHL, I guess, unless you guys got anything else for the old NFL.
No, let her cook.
I don't.
Let her eat.
All right, well, if you've listened this long and you're not listening to my NHL plays, what are you doing? We're 15-8 on the season, 4-1 last week. We had a clean sweep last Thursday. We're about to clean sweep this Thursday. 3 plays, all money lines. Canadians, Wings, Oilers. Lock it in. That's all I got to say. I got nothing else to say. Just listen to the plays.
Lock it in. Lock it up.
Do the Hurricanes come back down 2-0 now in the first period against the Wild?
Against the Wild.
Good thing you
Who's in
can't
the, is
bet.
Gustafson in the net for the Wild?
Donnie's like betting in his head.
Can't even bet.
He's making up lines and shit. And he's like, yeah, plus
Can I
350. They
turn the
come back.
camera
I'm
around?
taking it.
I got. Don't worry, I'm already got it. No,
I don't know, Grandpa.
Wallstedt? Who the hell is Jesper Wallstedt, bro? Yeah, can you zoom in for me there, Chad?
Nah, sorry, bud.
I know his fingers are like this on the camera trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying my fucking ass off.
I
right
could
now.
tell he got real quiet, dude. He was locked in.
Focus.
Fuck, dude.
It
Don't
zoomed in on
Uh,
my screen, not on yours, unfortunately.
That's fucking awesome.
Did the Canes come back? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Come back.
They haven't
Probably
looked.
losing.
Oh, 5-hole. Who's 31 goalie, Dan?
Frederick Anderson.
That's your normal
Yeah,
goalie.
He is our best goalie, unfortunately. But Jesper Wallstedt, this guy's probably played like 3 games. 23. Let's check him out. Check out the stat line on this fella. 4-2 on the season. He's actually not too bad. What a guy. Oh, his last 2 games were shutouts. That's rare. He's on a heater. We're fucked. No, we're not winning, Jimmy. No.
Okay.
I take back what I said. We are cooked. This man's on a heater. Bummer, dude.
Yeah.
Bummer, dude. I like the Wild though. They don't have the best record this year, 9-7, but they're a sleeper team for sure.
Gotta make a
Sleeper
run.
Are the Wings still hot? I haven't seen their record in a minute.
The Wings are in first place in the Atlantic, which is good for them. They're 12-7, 1-2 in a row, 5-4 in their last 5-4-1 in their last 10.
Love it.
So pretty
Because the Pistons
decent.
are hot as fuck.
Buddy. Unreal. No matter who we
Jalen
put out
Duren.
there right now.
Jalen fucking Duren. Plus 200 most improved player. We'll say that in the next episode too, but good God.
Plus 200, hammer down. Wings are 7-3-1 at home this year.
What you like to see. If you're going to LCA, you're going to pay enough money in parking and tickets. You need to see a dub.
Yeah, that's true. You got to stay the whole fucking game too, so keep them close, boys.
I don't
First
like
game of the year, we got our asses clapped.
Yeah.
You were
'cause
there.
Dunny had him in the fucking money line.
If you were wanting somebody early to bet on for the cup, you got to go with the Avalanche. Read it
Yeah.
now. Read it now.
Avs.
Yeah.
What's the
13-1-5.
13-1-5. Their goal
So they're
differential
the
is plus
favorites?
31, which is absolutely insane. 20 games into the season. So
They're cooking.
they are roasting as always. They're always one of the top teams. So
You can get tickets as low as $13 to LCA right now.
Jesus Christ. Fucking duct tape you to the ceiling.
What I did notice, because I went for the home opener, they didn't have the jerseys down. I wonder if it's because of Chauncey. They're trying to cover up his jersey.
They took Chauncey's shit down. They're erasing all the history books of Chauncey Billups.
that's the last time. That's the last time I really watched basketball. We had fucking Ben Wallace in the paint.
Yep, that was a good time. I feel like I can still remember watching it.
Who's on that team? Chauncey, Big Ben, Rashid, Tayshaun. Who was the 5th
Rip.
guy? Oh, Rip. Rip. Yeah. That's probably the only starting lineup I could name.
20 years later.
20 years later. Ingrained in the brain.
Yeah, that was one of the best lineups.
We're what, 20 years removed from the Mouse at the Palace yesterday, I think?
Hell yeah. Glad that it was us.
Glad it was us.
I'm glad it was us. I'm glad it's our history. There's a lot of NBA teams that could have been somewhere else, but it's how Detroit rolls.
No, it couldn't. It was only in Auburn
It was
Hills,
always gonna be in Auburn Hills. I wish I would have threw the drink at him.
And then
That's a
pointing
good
to your
fucking
friend.
throw, dude. I'm like, dude, this fucking asshole. Dude, I would have. It would have been Jordan too, and he would have been hammered, dude. He would have got one punishment around our test, and we would have got to never let him forget.
Uh,
All right, you guys Gucci?
Yeah, boy.
All right, we out of here. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Another one for Tommy boy. Another one for the world. Another one for the listeners. And maybe